Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Greg. Welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about the Ascendant in Vedic Astrology, specifically Thunder Wizard Astrology. If anybody's interested in getting a reading, go to greg.thunderwizard.com and I'll give you a Thunder Astrology reading or a reading on all 12 of your houses. I also do those too. And I'm still offering 25% off on both of those readings. So if anybody's interested, I'll leave the link on the bottom too. So I wanted to talk about the ascendant and the amount of degrees where your ascendant lands in your chart. So your ascendant is always your first house, and this is really the main description of your personality. It represents your body also, and it's different from Western astrology. Western astrology goes by your sun sign. So in Vedic astrology, your sun sign might be a different sign than what it says in Western astrology. It is for me, and in my opinion, Vedic astrology is way more precise. It operates by the sidereal zodiac compared to Western astrology, which is the tropical zodiac, and that one's off by a certain amount of degrees. I think it was 23 degrees. But the sidereal zodiac is literally the stars that are right above your head in real time. Where the tropical zodiac is off, they go by a different zodiac, so it's different. So yeah, wherever you're ascendant, each house has a certain amount of degrees that it lands in the sky. Just like the planets, every planet in your chart is a certain amount of degrees, between 0 and 30 degrees. So if we want to be all technical about it, it's between 0.01 and 29.59 degrees in your chart. So your ascendant is going to land, it's not going to be at exactly 0 degrees, that first house. It's always going to be somewhere between 0 and 30 degrees. And there's 12 houses. So you get 30 times 12 is 360. So that's how you get the 360 degree view of the sky from Earth, and that's how we do the chart, get the readings, get the house placements, the planet placements, and all that. So my ascendant, for example, is landing at 19.47 degrees. I got my chart is over here, so I'm checking it out. So basically, excuse me. Basically, what I wanted to talk about is wherever other planets land in your chart, whatever amount of degrees they are. Let's say, because like my ascendant is 19.47 degrees. In front of that, those degrees, 3 degrees in front of that, 19.47, and 3 degrees before that. Any planets that land within that amount of degrees are going to have more of an impact in my life, in your life, in a positive sense or a negative sense, depending on if the planet is a beneficial planet or if it's a malefic planet. They're going to have more of an impact in your life. They really represent, those energies are more dominant within your life, within your energy. So my ascendant is at 19.47 degrees, my first house. So anything near, within 3 degrees, in front of or behind that is going to have an impact. So first of all, in my first house, I have Ketu at 21.43 degrees. So that really is an important planet within my chart, Ketu, and it's known as a malefic planet. So it can bring those negative attributes of the planet Ketu into my life, and I've seen that before. I've experienced that a lot. Ketu is about isolation, makes you want to get away from everybody. It's in my first house, so it makes me want to not shine my personality so much when I'm out there in public. It makes me want to isolate my body away from everybody, And Ketu and Rahu always have the same amount of degrees. So I got Rahu. It's always 7 houses from wherever Ketu sits. So I got Rahu in my 7th house. The 7th house is known as the marriage partner, but it's really about partnership in general. It's about people that are coming into your life. It's about business relationships, friendships, and so Rahu being in the seventh house really makes me the opposite of what Ketu is doing. Ketu is making me isolate, but then Rahu is really bringing that strong desire to want to be around people and be accepted by people. So I get this whole back and forth, up and down of wanting to be around people, not wanting to be around people. That's really a challenge that I chose in my life. So Rahu's right there doing that. And yeah, I felt that a lot. I could go through those ups and downs, especially when I'm not really following my joy and I'm getting off balance. These malefic energies can really impact me in my life, big time. When you're following your joys, your greatest joy, that's when you're getting your medicine and you're feeling more balanced, more focused in your life. So it's not really impacting you as much. Those energies will still be there, but they're more easier to control. And I got my moon is at 17.27 degrees, and it's in the 12th house. So the 12th house is all about this isolation too. It's about energy expenditure. It's about foreign places, but it's really about kind of this solitary type of mode too. It's originally ruled by Pisces, the 12th house. So it does have to do with this. It's a very sensitive too. Pisces is a water sign too, and it's ruled by Jupiter. So this is very much wanting to be spiritual. It's going into the spiritual meditation, meditative type of a viewpoint, and being really sensitive to emotion. So that I can really relate to a lot too. I'm a Cancer ascendant, which is ruled by the moon also. So that's another important planet in my life, just from the fact that it's my ascendant's planet too, planetary ruler. But then it's within those degrees of the ascendant, so it really does matter a lot too. It really affects me. And then I got Venus. Well, the moon too is a benefic planet too, so it's going to have those positive results too. But also it's in that 12th house too. That 12th house can be a challenging house for any planet, because it's the last house of the zodiac. So it's kind of like it's the exiting mode. It's where our energy is going afterwards. So the energies of those planets don't shine as much, or they have more difficulty shining within the 12th house. And then I also got Venus in my 11th house. That is at 20.22 degrees. So it's within that 3-degree range of my ascendant. So that's another one too. Venus is a benefic planet though. It's all about this creativity. As a musician, I can totally relate to that too. So that's really important in my life in terms of bringing me complete balance, making me feel comfortable within my own body also. And Venus too is all about this whole physical pleasures too. That's really important to me. I mean, that's important to everybody. That's why we're down here. We have these physical desires, this desires to experience things. Represents eating good food, nice feeling clothing. Represents that luxury. I'm not too luxurious right now, but it represents all of that kind of stuff. Having a nice home environment. So it represents this whole relationship thing too. So I could really relate to that. So yeah, that's one of the ways that your ascendant, the degrees, really matters in your life. And these planets that are within those 3-degree ranges really are having an impact in your life. Those magnetic energies are really gravitating towards you a lot more than the other planets. And also there's these certain time periods within Vedic astrology. They're called Mahadashas and Antardashas. These are from the time we're born. There's a certain planet that's ruling a certain time period within everybody, and they're all equally the same. Like I don't remember how long the time periods are, but like Jupiter will be 7 years. You'll be in a Jupiter period for 7 years, and you could check out where's your Jupiter, where and what house is it in. So that's going to be more of the dominant kind of energy that's in your life. And really what you can do is, if it's, let's say your Jupiter's in your sixth house, you're going to look at your sixth house as your first house, as your ascendant. You're going to transpose your whole chart over, and then you're going to check out what's going on. And you could find out in more detail about what's going on in your present life. And then after Jupiter, I forget what the next planet is, but let's say it's a Saturn. You'll go through a Saturn period of 4 years, or the amount of time is exact. It's always the same, but there are these time periods too that matter in your life. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, is that degrees of ascendants. So if anybody's interested in getting a reading, go to greg.thunderwizard.com, and I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.